Happy Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas. Thank you for joining in to the final Vlogmas episode on Christmas Eve. I'm going to open my advent calendars. I'm going to show you what I'll be knitting for the next couple of days. And I've just found something, so I'll tell you about that in a minute. So let's do the advent calendars first. By the way, if you are new to Vlogmas or new to my channel, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person. And I sell yarn through my website yarnaddict.co.uk. You can find all the links below this video, including how to sign up to my newsletter and all that kind of stuff. I keep forgetting to mention it. I put it in the description below, so do read that. But I keep forgetting to mention that I am having a pattern sale. Originally, it was due to end on the 20th of December, but I decided to extend it to the end of the year because it seemed to make sense. So I have a pattern sale going on till the end of the year. The details are below. I can't remember the code. I will put it on the screen, but it is in the description box below. And it is 30% off, I think, until the end of the year, end of 2022. And it is both in my Payhip shop and my Ravelry shop. So do go and check that out below this video. Right, let's do the advent calendar. Final day. So let's do Orchidean Luxury Yarn first. So we are on a pink streak. That was yesterday's. I'll show you the whole thing in a minute. Oh, it's another pink one. Let's do the stitch marker first. That is today's stitch marker. Another very pretty color. So all the stitch markers I have actually put in here. So it's a selection of 3 different types of stitch markers, all very pretty. The color today is pink, which I was kind of expecting because we've been going in a pink direction. So we started off with pink. So that is it identical? I think that is more or less identical to the color we started with, which I wasn't expecting us to get back to where we started. So we had like 2 pink days at the beginning. We had that one, and then we had a slightly lighter pink on day 2, and then we went into coral, like a pinky coral, pink coral, orangey coral, yellow, green, turquoise, blue, purple, and now we've ended up with pink. So I'm quite excited about that. Overall, I really like the colors. I was going to do a sweater with this. That was my original plan. I don't know whether it's too colorful to do a sweater, so let me just hold it up for you so you can see all the colors. I've kept them all in their little numbered bags, just so when I come to knit with it, I can knit it in order. But all the colors are popping out. So my plan is, for the time being, is to keep it in that box. Then there is a full skein, which I guess you're supposed to open tomorrow maybe, but I'm going to open it now because I'm not going to film tomorrow because it's Christmas Day. So I'm going to open this now. So if you have the Orchidean Luxury Yarn advent calendar and you don't want to see this, then just look away for a bit. I'm assuming it's going to be like a neutral color. So I chose the Mulberina advent calendar. So that is Merino Silk 50/50, and it's 4-ply. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so there's loads of stuff in here. Right, let's just take all that out and get rid of the wrapping. So if you don't want to see what this is, look away now. It is a neutral color, as I guessed. I really like that. So that's 400 meters, I think. Yes, 400 meters. And then I've got 24. That's 4, 8, 16, over 1600 meters, well over 1600 meters. So I've got a lot of yarn, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There's plenty for a sweater, definitely, but I really like that color. That's really pretty. So yeah, very happy with that. I like that color. I could use that on its own or with something else as well, because I do really like that color. And then this was the essential advent calendar. So there is some essential oil samples in here. There is this little thing, which I assume has frankincense on it, because it has a frankincense. I haven't seen these. I assume it has a little frankincense sample in it, because it has a frankincense label on it. And you're supposed to tear at the top. I'm not going to do that now. And then it's come with a roller bottle. Has that got anything in it, or is that an empty roller bottle? Really nice roller bottle. Let me just have a look. Oh, it does have something in it. I'm wondering whether it's a... It doesn't have a label on it. Is that just coconut oil, or is that mixed with something? I don't know. It doesn't have a label on it, which is strange. And so I don't know what's in there. I know that Abby from Orchid Luxury Yarn sends out an email every time she's done a essential oil sample. So, but I haven't checked to see if the emails come through yet. And then there's this quite big tin, which has oh, that's pretty. I like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. One of these stitch markers with like a clip thing that you can open, so perfect use as a progress keeper. And then it has 4 of these, like, can you see those? Not very good at these things. I don't know, those stitch markers, which I use a lot. And then it has another tin as well, a smaller tin. So I think this tin is to put all the stitch markers in. And then it has a smaller tin which has a some kind of balm in it. We had a lip balm a few days ago, so I don't know what this is. It's some kind of balm, but I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what it is, but some kind of balm, I think. We had a lip balm. We had a lip balm a few days ago, which I asked Abby if I could have the recipe. Just give me the recipe, so I'm going to try and make that myself. Okay, so that was the Orchid Luxury Yarn. I really liked it. The essential oils for me wasn't a big draw for that advent calendar, because as you can see behind me, I have lots of essential oils from the same company that Abby uses. So that wasn't kind of like a big draw for me, because I already have all of those. So let's have a look at botanical yarns. So let me just bring the whole advent calendar out. So today's is a very pale pink. So let's have a look. I may have to like cut these doors up so you can see properly. So we started with teal, and they got slightly lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And then the second 6 days we started with purple. This is my favorite fade, I think. They got lighter and lighter, and then we went to a kind of burgundy, and they got lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. I'm not too keen on these colours, but I like the last couple. And then we went, it's like we almost picked up like in the middle of here. It's a bit, I guess it's a bit lighter, brighter purple, but it is quite similar to this row, to be quite honest. It just started on a lighter note and ended on a lighter note. So I really like it. I was expecting it to be a lot of purple, because the image on the sales page had a lot of purple in it, so I was expecting there to be a lot of purple. So yeah, this is my second year having an advent calendar. Last year I had like a last minute one which was 10 gram minis, and they were not a fade or anything, they were just random. Some of them were semi-solid, some were variegated, some were speckles, and I enjoyed it, but it kind of got ruined a little bit by the fact that I had to go to Norway earlier than I'd planned to and things like that. So I didn't have the full experience of opening it every day, because when I went to Norway, I just opened all of them because I couldn't take them with me. And they ended up going in my advent calendar blanket. So let me show you what I've been knitting. And if you've been following for the last few days, you will know that I lost my sock project. I said opal socks, it's actually Regia socks, I think. I've been looking for it everywhere all week, thinking, where on earth is it gone? This morning I was sitting down in the lounge before everybody else got up, in my nightie, just scrolling the internet, thinking about what I was going to knit this weekend. And I was thinking, I really like to try and finish those socks before the end of the year. Where on earth can they be? It's been bugging me that I can't find them. Anyway, I thought, I've been using this big grey bag, and I thought, did I check that bag? It's what I've been, normally I use a small crossbody bag, and then lately, if I have days where I need to bring a bit more stuff with me, I have this quite slightly bigger grey tote bag that I've been using, that I got on a recent trip to Spain. And I thought, did I check in there? Surely I checked in there. Anyway, I went and checked in there, and I looked for something else in there just a couple of days ago, but it was right at the bottom, and it is quite a big bag, not huge though. But anyway, I looked in there and I found it. So I am very pleased, because I have the whole of the first sock, which is finished except for the heel. I need to put the heel in. So I have the whole first sock and the beginning of the second sock in here, because I decided I would keep them together, because a few months ago I did lose a finished sock while I was knitting the second sock. I do obviously have a thing about losing socks, probably because I keep them in quite small bags. But I really quite like this bag as well. It's not really a project bag, it's a cosmetics bag, I guess. It's from Origins. I bought, when I was in Spain in October, I bought a tinted moisturizer from them that I really like, and they gave me this bag and a few samples, so that was very kind of them. And I thought this was perfect to use for my knitting, so I could see what's in it. So I do like that bag as well. So I'm going to try and finish those socks before the end of the year. But this weekend I will mostly be knitting on my new Mobius cowl. So I will put a picture of the one that I knitted already for a friend. And in the bit I filmed yesterday, I think I was going to put a picture in it yesterday, and I think I forgot. Filmed a bit yesterday which went in yesterday's Vlogmas, where I was talking about what colours to choose for this one. I showed you a load of options. Well, I decided, after I finished filming, I realised that I had these two colours already wound up. If I was going to use one of the full skeins, I would have had to take them out of my shop stock, instead of potentially selling them, obviously. So I had these already wound up, which meant they were not in my shop. So I decided to go with these two. I like both those colours. I've used this one for quite a lot. I have two cows already that uses this colour with another colour, but it looks quite different with this bright green. I wasn't 100% how it would look together, and I haven't done very much. So that is the right side. I'm using the purple as the right side, because I think it'll tone it down a bit, and that's the wrong side. So I cast on last night, but I didn't do any actual knitting on it well, I cast on last night and I knitted quarter around and then I've done this morning. It is now like nearly 2 o'clock, and this is all the knitting I've done today. I've been very lazy and I've been doing too much scrolling on the internet, so I've kind of wasted today a bit, but I'm going to go and do some knitting and decorate the cakes I made yesterday. I made 2 vegan cakes yesterday, and I'm going to go and decorate those now because I haven't done those yet. I need to make icing and buttercream, or vegan buttercream for one of them, and decorate those and get those finished. I'm quite a chill Christmas day because it is just the 4 of us tomorrow till middle of the afternoon, and then my father-in-law is coming, so we're not going to have a Christmas meal tomorrow. We're actually going to have a Christmas meal on Boxing Day, so we're just going to have a very chilled lunch tomorrow with pancakes, because that's what the girls suggested. So that was Emily offered to make it, so that's fine, I'm not arguing. And then we're going to, my father-in-law is coming in the afternoon, and then we're going to open our presents and have cheese and biscuits and cakes and chocolates and things. And then on Boxing Day, on Monday, we're going to have our proper Christmas lunch, and Emily's going to do all the cooking apparently, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, looking forward to 2 very relaxing days. Should be fairly chilled, I think. I'm trying not to stress out too much about Christmas. I do sometimes get a little bit stressed out, but I'm trying really hard not to stress out. And this year, because I've hurt my back, I haven't really had much of a choice not to stress out. I am still in considerable amount of pain. It's getting better, but it's very slow. What I have realised is that sitting in the chair that I normally use in the lounge is not very good for my lower back. And if I sit there for a long time, like for a whole evening, where I only maybe get up once or twice, then I'm in a considerable amount of pain. So I've got to be a bit careful with that. Thank you very much for joining me for Vlogmas. I feel like Vlogmas have kind of screeched into a slightly blah end. I'd hope to do some more Christmas stuff this week, but things haven't worked out quite like that, but that's okay. I'll probably film some of the stuff we do over the next week and share that in the new year. I have a video coming. I've uploaded it to YouTube and I've scheduled it for next week, I think, on choosing an advent calendar. So if you fancy getting an advent calendar next year, I've shared some of my tips for choosing an advent calendar and what to knit with it, and some pitfalls and things to look out for. So that will be live on YouTube next week, and then we'll be back in January with normal service with video every Thursday and every other Tuesday. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. Please like this video. No, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a lovely Christmas, and I will see you next time.